Hey, welcome back to Fintelliq. Quick question before we start. What if I told you that you could borrow $30,000, pay 0% interest on it, and still walk away with $1,000 in profit? No investing, no risk, just moving money around the right way. That's not scam, and it's not some loophole that's about to get you in trouble. That's not. It's a well-known strategy called credit card interest rate arbitrage. Some people call it the credit card stashing. Banks basically hand you free money for a limited time. And today we are going to show exactly how people capture it safely. Stick around till the end of this video because I'm also going to show you the mistakes that turn this from free money into a credit score disaster. So let's get into it. So let's break this down in plain English. Credit card companies want new customers to win you over. They offer almost 0% interest for a set period of time, usually somewhere between 12 and 21 months, either on new purchases or on balances you transfer from another card. And here's the trick. Instead of treating that 0% period like a way to pay off debt, you treat it like a pre-loan. You use the card for normal expenses, groceries, bills, and insurance, and instead of paying it off right away, you only pay the small minimum due each month. Meanwhile, the cash you would have spent paying off that card just sits in a high-yield savings account or a treasury bill, quietly earning 4 or 5% interest. You are borrowing at 0% and earning at 5%. That gap is your profit. And in finance, we call that the net interest margin, or NIM for short. So now let's put a formula to this, because numbers make it real. Net spread yields equals your risk-free yields minus any upfront fee minus tax drag. In other words, what we can say, whatever interest you are earning on your parked cash, subtract any fee the bank charged you to move that money and subtract the tax man is going to take. That's what's left over in your actual real world profit. But here's the one rule that matters more than any formula, and this only works if the money you are borrowing goes something completely safe. Never put this borrowed cash into stocks, crypto, or anything that can lose value. The second you do that, you are not doing arbitrage anymore. You are gambling with borrowed money. And that's a very different and much riskier game. So where exactly do you park this cash? There are really 3 safe options, and I want you to remember all the 3. Number 1, a high yield savings account or HISA. I might have explained it in my videos. You can see that it's FDIC insured. So your money is protected and it's fully liquid. You can pull it out at any time. Number 2, US Treasury bills. These are backed by the government itself, and here's a nice bonus. The interest is exempt from state and local taxes, which can actually make them the best option after tax. Number 3 is certificates of deposit or CDs. Time to mature right around when your 0% promotion ends. So if it's not one of these 3 things, it's not arbitrage, it's a bet. Keep it boring, keep it safe. Okay, now let's talk strategy, because these are two different ways people execute this. The first is called purchase caching. You get a card with 0% APR on new purchases, and you get simply run your everyday expenses, though it, your electricity bill, your groceries, and your insurance. Instead of paying the statement off, you just pay the minimum. All the cash you save goes straight into your high yield savings account called HISA. This costs you nothing upfront, but it takes a few months to build up the real liquidity. The second is balance transfer checks. Some card issuers will literally mail you blank checks you can deposit straight into your checking account as cash. It's instant, you get the whole lump sum on day one, but there's a catch. You will actually usually pay a one-time fee of 3 to 5% just to move that money. So one is low but free, the other is instant but costs you a toll on the way in. Let's compare them directly side by side, because the numbers tell a clear story. You can see on the screen, on upfront fees, purchase caching costs you 0, balance transfers costs you to 5%, right off the top. On speed, balance transfers are win easily, the cash lands immediately. Purchase caching takes 3 to 6 months to fully build them up. But when you look at the actual net yield, what you walk away with after fees, purchase caching wins by a wide margin. You could be looking at 4 and 5 to 4.5 to 5% net, compared to only 1.5 to 2.5% with a balance transfer. So if you have the patience to track your spending for a few months, purchase caching is almost always the better deal. Let's make this even more concrete with a simple example, an actual one. Say you get approved for a card with a $30,000 limit and a 15% 15-month 0% APR promotion. Over the first 4 months, you wrote all your regular expenses though it, until the full $30,000 is sitting safely in a high yield account instead of being paid to the credit card company. The formula here is very much simple. Your accumulated interest equals your principal times your yield rate times the number of promotional months divided by 12. That's $30,000 earning interest for basically the length of your 0% window. Let's see what that actually adds up to. Here's where it gets exciting. Over those 15 months and that $30,000 sitting in a HISA earning 5% generates about $1,875 in gross interest, and after taxes you are left with roughly $1,285 in pure profit. But look at the treasury bill option. Even with a slightly lower headline rate of 5.2%, because the interest is exempt from state tax, you actually net more, about $1,482. That's a kind of detail that separates people who just dabble in this from people who actually optimize it. The highest advertised rate isn't always the highest amount that ends up in your pocket. Now, I know what you are thinking. Doesn't maxing out a credit and wreck your credit score? And yes, it can temporarily create credit utilization makes up 30% of your FICO score, and taking a balance close to your limit can knock your score down anywhere from 20 to 45 points. But here's the good news, that damage doesn't stick around. Utilization has no memory. The moment you pay that balance down, your score bounces right back to where it was. And if you want to avoid that dip altogether, here's a workaround. Apply for 0% APR business credit card instead. Something like the Chase Inc. Business Cash or the MX Blue Business Plus. Most issuers report those balances to business credit bureaus, not your personal one, so your personal utilization can stay at zero the whole time. Before you go try this yourself, you need to know the 4 rules that keep this safe. 1. Automate your minimum payments. Miss even a single one, and the bank can cancel your 0% deal instantly, slapping you with a default APR as high as almost 30%. Second, mark the expiration date on your calendar and plan to pay everything off at least 30 days early so you don't get caught by processing delays. 3. Ring-fence your principal. Keep that bought cash in its own dedicated account separate from your everyday spending money, so you are never tempted to touch it. And the fourth one that makes you are actually getting true 0% APR, not deferred interest. Those store card deals are sneaky, but if you don't play the entire balance off by day 365, they charge you interest on the whole original amount retroactively. So, quick but important disclaimer before we wrap up. Everything in this video is for education purpose, not personalized financial advice. This strategy takes real discipline, tracking your spending, watching the deadlines, and managing your credit responsibly. So if you are thinking about trying this yourself, or talking to a financial advisor first, especially if you are not used to managing revolving credit closely. So to sum it all up, credit card interest rate arbitrage is a real way to generate genuinely risk-free yield, but only if you keep the cash somewhere, the FDIC insured or government backed, only if you pay on time single month and only if you have a clear plan to pay it all before that 0% window closes. Done right, it essentially free money the banks are handing out to win your loyalty. Done carelessly, it can casually hurt you. The difference is there, the quiet discipline. And if you found this useful, hit subscribe. Fintelliq puts out breakdowns just like this every week, taking institutional grade strategies and making them make sense for everyday investors. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the very next one. Till then, bye.